Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to hopefully have a better start than we've already had. When I was moving my garden box here, I have a cherry tomato plant right there. When I was moving it very slowly to get it out of the way for what we're going to be doing here in a second, I bumped into it with the tractor and knocked off about 20 small little cherry tomatoes. So I got to figure out a way if I could salvage those and ripen those on their own. If you know a way, feel free to leave it in the comments. But anyways, let's get into what we got going on here today. We're going to start a pretty much very large project. For those of you who consistently follow along, we have a 22 by 12 corn patch here with approximately 125 corn seeds planted in there that we just planted 2 weeks into, what are we, June. 2 weeks into June, we planted that. And today, we're gonna put a fence around it. So in this video, we're gonna do a little layout. We need to leave room around 3 sides so we can get a wheelbarrow around it. But we also bought some deer fence. We have 10-foot posts, concrete. It's gonna be a fun video. This might be multiple parts. We'll see where life takes us. So we're gonna go ahead and do some mock-up first. And yeah, stick around, should be fun. We're gonna put a fencing section with a gate around this whole corn patch. 7.5 foot fencing so deer can't get over it or through it. Yeah, should be a fun video, so stick around. Let's have some fun. All right, folks, just to give you an idea here, this is our corn patch. We dug that out. It's 3 feet of dirt and clean aged compost in there. This is the east straight ahead here. This is where the sun rises and comes up over the homestead here, so this is a perfect spot for it. But anyways, today we're going to sink some posts. We're going to do 8 posts around this. And then we have some deer fence on the way here, and we're going to put a gate as well. So we need to just kind of mock up. We've got some stakes here and some string line. Let's make a square first of all. Make sure it's square it all up, and then we'll be able to dig some posts. I bought a post hole digger, gas powered one. It's going to be a fun video. So yeah, let's go. We need to do these are our stakes we bought in our string. Let's just put these down for now. We need to leave some room around to get the wheelbarrow in there for, say, let's say harvest or to bring in fertilizer or whatnot. So we need to see, technically speaking, how much room we need to get. I want to leave it tight to maximize space on the other side, but I also don't want to struggle getting a wheelbarrow in. So let's see how that works. We need to leave room, obviously, to get around corners and whatnot. I don't want to be struggling to get a wheelbarrow in there, so let's see. All right, so this will give you an idea. We're gonna put 2 posts here with a door. This is gonna get us into, the door's gonna hopefully swing this way. This is gonna get us into the corral here. This is gonna be some walking space. I don't need to get a wheelbarrow on this side. I could easily get the wheelbarrow on 3 sides here. Plus we have our water tank, which I can't really move. It's got 300 gallons of water in it, so yeah, not moving that. Anyways, yeah, let's try the wheelbarrow one more time, see if that's a good layout. These obviously aren't straight. We will straighten those out with the string line, but I just want to see if that's technically enough space. So let's pretend, folks, put our pretend caps on. Pretend there's a door here. We opened the door, we came in. I think that's enough room. I think so. The fencing will be on the outside of the 4x4. Yeah. I like that. I think that's enough room. Let's go ahead and set the string line and get these nice straight row. It's not like we're laying footings to a foundation or whatnot. That seems pretty dang close to 90 degrees. I'm happy with that. I can live with that. This backside here, I can easily give myself more room because there's nothing over there to worry about. On the left side, I wanted to be a little bit conservative because we got to get by with the tractors, and we got the raised beds over there. So let's string another one out that direction. It's about 71 inches from the corner to the post on this side and back up over there. All right, folks, so here we go. We have our original anchor post there, which is where we want the actual 4x4. So we're going to auger in this anchor point here. Dad and I moved all these stakes back out of the way, so we have our first post that's going to go in here, and then obviously, as you could see, we have our second post, which is going to go in right here. So we moved our string, so when we set our post, we can use our string to make sure it's a nice clean straight line. So let's get the auger and let's blow out these 4 corner posts, and we should be good to roll. Again, we're gonna have more room, or sorry, excuse me, our hole is right here. I know that didn't look right. Let me cover this one up. This is our actual hole where we're going to be augering. We did the same thing. We moved that over here, so we're going to have plenty of room here to get the wheelbarrow around and work. Again, this is wasted space here for now. So yeah, let's go ahead. Have fun.
Raising it with the sonotube.
Yeah. No, I'm only putting the tube at the top here.
Yes, but you're filling the tube.
No, I'm not putting the tube in the hole.
But you're filling the tube with concrete.
Yes.
So it's going to bring up to 28 inches.
Oh, the footing will be 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at 24 now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So you put 3 inches of stone, and then the thickness of that will bring you up. So as long as these are 24 inches,
okay,
you're going to be fine.
Okay.
So do that one. Pull up and get the shit out of it.
All right, so we got those 4 holes dug. There was roots, obviously, makes sense, trees over there. There was roots in each one of those far holes, but for the most part, we got the 4 corners set. Dad brought up a good point. This grade isn't perfectly flat, but the fence we're getting has some flex to it, so we should be able to make it work there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Dad and I now are gonna throw a little bit of gravel in there. These are, what are these, about a little over 2 feet deep?
Yeah.
These are a little bit over 2 feet deep. We're gonna put like 3-4 inches of gravel in, tamp it down, and then we'll be able to set our posts. If they're a little bit higher or shorter than the other, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we got a 28-inch hole. Yeah. We'll do about 4 inches of gravel. Dad's gonna tamper it down.
Watch that hole. Watch the grade.
Yeah. Like 1 more inch maybe.
That's lower. That looks.
Just a little bit more.
You think?
Yeah, just a tad. Okay folks, so we got a 24-inch hole to grade with stone in the bottom. Then we're gonna do, what did we decide on, 4?
4 inch.
We're gonna do a 4-inch cap, which will be above grade, which will give it full 28, the 10-foot post will sit in 28 inches of concrete, 4 inches above grade. Yeah, you wanna mark? Just to reiterate what Dad just said, we'll fill the hole in with concrete flush, then we'll rest our little footing in here. This will just bring the concrete up about 4 inches above grade, just for water and whatnot to kind of shed. So
then we'll fill it.
Then we'll fill it, yeah. All right, folks, we're using the this is hysterical.
This is perfect.
We're using the Kubota bucket to mix concrete, which is totally sexy if you ask me. All right.
Throw the bag in here.
Yeah.
And I'll open it up with the hoe.
That's hysterical.
Just toss it in there.
I got a knife.
Dump it over. It has the acid in it.
Yeah, this is what I use on the other side.
Perfect.
That's hysterical.
More.
Over there.
Where's your little landscape
Oh,
shovel?
trouble?
So I can get at these ends. You want that?
Okay, so Dad put the cart before the horse before I could get down here, but that's all right. So
Just toss some concrete in it.
I know, I see that. So you got the post in. Again, like I said, 24 inches down. Then we're gonna have the 4-inch little donut on top. That's actually sitting there, pretty good. Do we need a
We already tampered the
no,
hole.
the concrete to get the air pockets out?
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, use one of these here.
Do it the other way. It's stuff saddles too.
I know. All right, you want some more?
Well, I want you to get the levels.
Okay, yeah.
I'll toss some more. Yeah, look, it's like one bag per hole.
Do you want to tape a level to it?
Nope, we don't have to tape.
Okay, so
Shit, I'm gonna run out. It's not dry. We can. It takes a while to dry.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Get that set.
Yeah, throw a little bit more so it's at.
Well, put it down. Put
No,
it down.
just do a little bit more and then I'll sink it in.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, I thought we'd put it in the.
I know, yeah, I was going to, but yeah, that's fine. Never mind.
You know, just level it off now. Perfect, just like that.
Yeah, this is tapered a little bit, which is what you want, so the water can run off. Put a little bit more right here, yeah.
tape. That's all, Jim. Just want to. Get the levels. Hold this. Right there, see that?
Yeah. Why is one level?
One's different. We're looking at the bottom one.
Yeah, I see that, but why is it? What's the top one for then?
Probably this.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Maybe flipped. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, let me clean up that bottom a little bit. Hold this.
Okay, so that's good. Right, you can have like a flat space, but then just let it, let it
Level
relax.
up there. Seeing is believing. So we got it level both ways. We don't need to brace it because it's not moving anywhere, right?
Oh.
No, that's level. All right, whatever. I'm fine with it. You sure? Yeah, it won't settle or anything?
No.
Shouldn't move, right?
Nope, it's not gonna move.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so following our string line's pretty much on that 4x4. We already got this tamp with stone in it. Is that gonna go, or does it need a little bit of love?
Well, the problem is you need to get level. So right now it's probably leaning this way.
Yeah.
So
You want me to dig out that?
it needs to be dug.
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know.
That bottom end.
To the top too. Okay. Get the level and just pre-eye it. Okay. Over here.
got here, I kind of spec'd it out. This gives me enough, the way the posts are now, I can get around 1, 2, 3 sides.
Okay, so where's your tape measure?
On the,
You want to make it wide enough.
yeah, I know. We got the room. We have the room over here. I was trying to be more conservative.
Because the gate's going to go on the outside, so you got to clear the posts. Okay?
Yeah.
So, I mean, 48 inches.
Would be a 4-foot door.
I would do 48, and then, you know, depending on where the post goes, you can have a 44 to 45 inch.
Yeah, because then what I was thinking is all pressure treated 2x4s, just picture framed, some hinges, nothing fancy. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, so, yeah, 48. So it's kind of lining up with this.
Okay, it is lining up?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, why don't we just square it up to that then? So that it looks clean.
Okay, so
we'll square it up right off of that.
This. Get a poker.
Okay, yeah.
Right behind you.
Oh, a stake?
Yeah, and just kind of eye it. Okay, like what is it? About
oh, that's
49?
exactly 40.
No, I'd say we're gonna drill the hole.
Oh, okay, so go.
No, yeah, about 51, I guess, somewhere in that area.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so hold on a second. Just kinda...
Yeah, let me get the hammer.
No, you're just gonna mark it.
All right, Dad, what do you think?
Came out great.
Came out great so far. So this right here is our opening. Dad's very proud of this. This is 53 inches from post to post, and at the bottom it's 53 and 1/16. It's as close as you can get. As you can see, our wheelbarrows here, like I demonstrated in the beginning, we have enough room to get over. We have 2 more posts to do, and then we have our fencing to do. But I just want to give you guys a sight line here. If you look down this way, it looks pretty mint. And then obviously, if you look down this way, this is pretty much as square as you're gonna get it. So each post is in the ground 2 feet plus the 4-foot little raised footing here. We have 1 more to do here, 1 more to do there, and then we will completely wrap this in with our deer fence to protect our corn. I know we did corn a little bit late this year, 2nd week in June, but obviously we'll see if it takes, if we can clear before the frost, hopefully. But if not, we'll be ready for next year, so no big deal. But yeah, I think that looks great so far. So this is part 1 complete. All right, guys, I'd like to say big thanks to Homestead Jim. You've done that multiple times more than I have. I know there's a few ways, you know, guys, there's a few ways that you can do posts. Some guys paint them or put tar on them and whatever, but this will work for what we're doing here. Again, this isn't a structure. We're literally just wrapping deer fence around it. And then we'll do a top canopy for birds and crows and whatnot. So I think it's looking pretty good. The last thing we'll do most likely is the door, but I think that's a wrap for today. So again, I'd like to thank Homestead Jim for coming up. Everybody say thanks to Dad in the comments below, because 10-foot posts, digging and setting and whatnot, this is definitely a 2-person job. You'd be struggling to do it on your own. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for part 2. It'll probably be maybe the last 2 posts, but we'll definitely record putting the fencing up. We'll show you what we bought. Pretty cool company that I found online. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I always say, we will see you out in the woods.